The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. So Illinois' return team didn't help matters out much there. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Fast, physical, and disruptive, Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 4th down and the punt team sends it the other way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. So the Michigan Wolverines offense has the ball for the first time. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Got it in the middle, it's Wall. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Wolverines are on the move. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quick completion on the out. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down inbounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Illinois lining up quickly. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, got a lot of running room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Suggs. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Penny. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The give to the back. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. He caught it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. They'll go to the air. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he added the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Washington State was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Pullman. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead. they're set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll throw it on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Now on first down from the 40. They run the reverse. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. And it's gone.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gapped.
He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Off the play fake. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they'll try to break the seal on the second quarter by putting 3 on the board. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
This time it's complete. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's Ellington. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to get the first through the air. On the move to his left. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down.
Nice job. Nice way to end.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Field goal is good. After the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Glass half full, glass half empty, guys. Obviously great, they got a completion. Prefer that over incompletions or interceptions. The glass half empty. When they made that 3rd down a bit more manageable, but not that much.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
And how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the QB so quickly. You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught over the middle. It's locked. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The line gets set. 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Penny. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Illinois right back to the line. Red pass, it's complete. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Uncorks one. He makes the catch. Running toward the tape. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He finds his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Throws to the tight end. And that pass intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Illini. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6 pick. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Big first down sack for the defense brings up second down. Leaves it with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. On target. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On second down, they'll take to the air. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Illinois! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And
the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to throw on second down. Fires on the move. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. The offense lining up for a first down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. Catch in the middle. It's Penny. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Illinois lining up quickly. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pocket starts to collapse. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the Big House when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line is the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will.
Starting this third quarter on the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. He picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the run, it's Locke. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Wolverines are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
QB's got to pick and choose.